A massive red star is hurtling toward the Discworld, growing larger and hotter in the sky every night. When the sky turns the color of a fresh bruise, you expect a band of legendary heroes to step into the light and save the day. Instead, we have Rincewind, a wizard who can't cast spells, Two-Flower, an oblivious tourist wandering straight into danger, a homicidal wooden chest, and Cohen the Barbarian. Rincewind's magical career ended before it began because of a single world-altering parasite spell. It occupies his entire mind, acting as a mental squatter that physically terrifies any other spells away, leaving him effectively magicless in a world that wants to kill him. Then there's the party's muscle, Cohen. He is 87 years old, toothless, and currently more concerned with his debilitating back pain than the approaching end of the world. This group is lost in a freezing wilderness, starving, and currently being tracked by a squad of elite mercenaries led by the swordswoman Harina. On paper, this is a recipe for a very short story. Rincewind's only real plan for surviving the apocalypse is to stay as far away from it as possible, as quickly as his feet will carry him. The party flees into the high-altitude ravines of the Discworld, a landscape where the boulders aren't always inanimate. This is the domain of the mountain trolls. Trolls are silicon-based lifeforms, with a biology mimicking the mountains they inhabit. Their brains are composed of layered silicon strata and crystalline neural pathways. During the day, their bodies move at a glacial pace, effectively camouflaging them as rock formations until the sun goes down. When Harina's mercenaries ambush the group near a ring of stones, they are met with a violent reaction from Two-Flower's luggage. The travel chest snaps its heavy lid shut on its attackers and scurries away into the dark on hundreds of small, human-like legs. Seeking warmth, the mercenaries light a campfire inside a shallow cave. They don't realize they have built a fire on the tongue of Grandfather, a mountain troll so ancient he has become part of the geography. The heat awakens him. The landscape buckles and groans as Grandfather opens his eyes and begins to stand up, transforming the mountain into a living, moving threat. The rising sun catches Grandfather mid-stride, instantly turning his massive body back into inanimate stone. The sudden geological shift scatters the mercenaries into the woods, leaving the party behind. The group wakes up the next morning to find their pursuers gone, the landscape having reset itself into silent stone while they slept. The mercenaries regroup and corner the party once more at a misty crossing on the river. Cohen the Barbarian launches a counterattack, using a lifetime of experience to outmaneuver younger, stronger men. He relies on elbows, knees, and a rusted sword to systematically break the ambush. Mid-fight, Cohen's back seizes up, leaving him paralyzed. Bethan strikes him in the lower spine with a thick branch, a desperate move that successfully pops his vertebrae into place and lets him finish the fight. The sight of the luggage emerging from the river, dripping wet and snapping its lid, breaks the mercenaries' morale, sending them scurrying into the mist. Success in this skirmish had more to do with a well-placed knee to the spine and a homicidal wooden chest than any military playbook. The group reaches a walled city, where the atmosphere is thick with dread. Red stars are painted on every door, a signal that the local population is preparing for the end. These are the Star People, a doomsday cult responding to the apocalypse by hunting down magic users and burning their books. While the city falls apart, Cohen visits a local dwarf jeweler to have a set of diamond dentures commissioned from the troll teeth he collected earlier. The cultists corner Rincewind in a dead-end alley, mocking his inability to defend himself. They move in to kill him, confident his magic is as fake as his wizard's hat. With Rincewind's life on the line, the ancient spell in his head finally awakens. It seizes control of his body to protect its host, filling his eyes with a crackling purple-green octarine light. Rincewind's arm rises, and a blast of octarine fire instantly vaporizes the nearest cultist. The crowd watches in horror as their target is reduced to a cloud of nothingness, leaving Rincewind momentarily intoxicated by the sudden, violent power. In the shadow of the red star, the only thing keeping the party alive is a mix of Cohen's new diamond teeth, the luggage's relentless loyalty, and a parasitic spell that refuses to let its host die.